Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I know I said that out of order, but welcome back to the channel, everybody. And in this video, we will be covering a little bit of RTA. I've been staying away from RTA lately, only because the season just started. It's always good to let the super good tryhards get first and like get up there to where it's evened out to where you kind of where you're supposed to be. If you start playing as soon as it just opens up, you are prone to going against the 350, the 360 on up speeds. So, and who wants to go against that, right? So I started off at 0, like 2 days ago, and no, a day ago because the week did just reset. And I was my weekly limit. I was kind of nervous. I was like, I need to hurry up and get up there and make some stuff happen. So I will be ready for like the summons and everything for whenever it's time. I'm sitting on 8,000 of these, so it's going to be really helpful to be sitting on these and making it to where I can make a really big impact for my account as far as all this goes. So that's really big. That's a big push for me, and I'm pretty excited and stoked about that. And you have to make sure that you are doing these and staying up on it, up and up, because you got to remember these lattices right here, the perfect lattice that ends up equating to a full lattice, especially if you have enough to buy the whole thing, and it only costs 3,000 because it's 300 per 5, and they sell 10 of them. So make sure you do that. Okay, make sure you do that. Get that out of the way. Don't hold out on that. And I'll also have to say, Bruiser, I finally kind of put a little bit of something together. I'm missing a few things, like I'm missing Ling Mao with her own Bloodbath set, and I'm also missing out for Bloodbath for what's his name, for Holden. I'm missing a few things, but like we are almost there to having a complete team of Bruiser, and of course it's the shell, really. You know, it's kind of hard to find a good shell that you can interchange on both sides, right? So we're gonna be doing some coverage of the battle reports for everything. I did lose one, and this was a day ago. I lost this one because I made one false move, but it is what it is, right? So we're gonna cover all the ones from a day ago, and it was crazy. It's pretty wild. So I probably could have showed the pre-bans, I mean the post bans, but it's okay. Like what this team offers is crazy. Like just using a mixture of Rahu. Like I was thinking about using cleave, and then that's another thing that's pretty important is the whole cleave thing. Using cleave is like normal because in the game you are naturally going out of the way and making cleave because that's what you're using to clear content, right? And if once you are able to like move away and start building for PvP, the game gets a little funner. It gets a little funner. Like Sean B and the rest of the guys, like Vulcan and all that. You see this person conceded here after they like just got super whopped up by Rahu. It is crazy. This is the second time I had to record this. I was splitting this up to where I couldn't. I was making it to where I could go either way. Where like I would cut and then start back up on the next battle. But it's okay. It gives me time to explain what's going on. They end up getting rid of my Sanya, and I got rid of their Mio because one thing I don't want a turn meter push. I don't want that problem happening because you just don't know what's going to happen, especially if his Mio was faster than my Oval. So that's what I aim for. I do pay attention to what the strats are, but you kind of just got to base it, like, you know, base it off of what you think is going on, right? See, team wipe. Just mop the floor with them. Like Rahu is insane. Rahu is sick. Like if you don't have him built, go build this man. It is crazy. It is crazy. I gotta pay attention because there's one guy like that right there, that Dom's guy. We loaded in and then he quit. So I was just like, okay, that works. Just a free one. They got rid of Mio. Nobody will let me keep Mio. Nobody. So I normally just get rid of their fastest unit and then just go from there. I probably could have got rid of I could have got rid of what's her name? What Tsukiyomi? But I don't know. I was just in one of those moods where I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want that. And this was and then that person conceded too. It was just once you run into, and here's what they're missing. I mean, I was able to keep who I wanted, right? I was able to, but yeah, it just doesn't always work that way. And in this one, they wouldn't let me keep Mio again. I'm telling you, people are like frightened of Mio, and I just got rid of Heinrich because I didn't want the buff block. You know, nobody wants to fight no buff block. That's buff block is like not fun. Like it can get really nasty with a buff block here. It's ridiculous. That's nasty. Then he conceded. Rahu is insane. This man just wipes like whole teams by himself, right? So I'm pretty sure, you know what? Just for the sake of the video, I mean, you can't show all the good fights without showing the bad fights, right? And going over where I messed up at, right? So I hit that, but then the Doki had the alicorn. And yeah, and then was able to heal everybody, which put me at a huge deficit. And the stuns were crazy. I did fight it all the way throughout because I thought I could make a difference. And then I forgot that thing had, I just forgot. I forgot. Nothing went right. Nothing went right here. I took that L. I took that L. What made me possessed to bring him back? That's where my mess up was at. I was supposed to bring back Rahu, but you know, you got to make these mistakes. These mistakes are the honest mistakes that end up changing the whole game, right? You got to make those mistakes to be able to pay attention and know what's going on. And I learned my lesson. So, Noob Master, thank you for teaching me that I'm kind of a pleb, right? So now I got rid of they got rid of Mio again, and they got rid of my girl over here. I got rid of them because I don't really want to go through one turn of issues. Now, one thing I could do, I could put Doki Doki on Bloodbath, right? I could do that, or I can put Ling Lao. That's insane. Oh, and then of course, like I don't know why I'm on this side of the screen, like watching my team do this to somebody. It kind of threw me off watching this, like going back. But Bruiser's the way to go. Bruiser is so the way to go. I'm pretty sure the person concedes. Yeah, pretty sure that person concedes. That was an odd time to concede because I don't know what they thought they were going to do with that. I guess they were just like looking like, okay, we can do, we might be able to do this. I don't know. Another like weird off situation here. Why did they put me on the other side? I don't know. But either way, they end up letting me keep Mio. Then Mio punishes this team. Punishes the team. And he quits before the fight gets started. I was like, no way. No way. I was like, I know you didn't just do that. I know you didn't just do that. So again, okay, so this one was a little different. They got rid of Plume this time. And then of course they got I ended up getting rid of this. I don't want to be put to sleep. When you lose a whole turn due to that, there's like nasty stuff that can go on. And that pushback was kind of scary. I was nervous. I don't know who they're going to take out. Okay. I think this kind of... Yeah, I don't know what I thought was going to happen here. I was kind of nervous. But this guy comes in clutch. Clutch work. And then another, just another concession here. Let's see. This one was kind of interesting too. That was kind of interesting. And then they got rid of Sonya, and I got rid of any way for me to get CC'd. I really don't want to. I don't like fighting that kind of situation there, like ever. Then they conceded. They conceded once Ren got taken out. That is, it's interesting on the concessions on here. This fight was actually pretty cool. I got rid of their person right there, the girl that makes everybody get increased attack, because I didn't want to fight that. That didn't seem ideal. It just didn't seem like practical to want to do that at all. So I don't know what ends up. Yeah. This happens. I couldn't take nobody out. Yeah, then another concession. Yeah, everybody conceded for the most part. Bloodbath is in crazy. I'm surprised it did not get nerfed. It's nasty. Go build these units, people. Let me show y'all the MVP of the game here. MVP right now is sitting at Rahu. Just go build this man. It's crazy. I probably could get up a little higher on the crit rate, but it doesn't matter. The dude is just a monster. He's sitting at 3K defense. Crit damage could be a little bit better, but I mean, it's okay. He does what I need him to do. The crit rate can probably come up a lot more. That's really the aim, higher crit rate. And second MVP, I'm telling you, is my girl Sonya. I do have her on a bloodbath build as well to facilitate everything that I need, and she is amazing. I mean, it doesn't even matter about her defense. She's just not taking that much damage, and then it's going to be her turn because she's sitting on Gigabyte. She's just rotating in and out just so she can do what she needs to do. Don't really have to worry about speed because Gigabyte is handling everything. Next on the PvP list would have to be Holden. He's my next guy. Like, once I take care of this, he's not going to be on this no more. I don't have any other shells to really constitute what I'm aiming for. Like this, I want him on this. But that be Bramble. I'm pretty sure I can get away with it not being Bramble and then just like put it up there. But I'll just live with what I got, right? You know, I really don't want to like a chance it too much and then like mess up a lot of stuff. I'm thinking about changing this though. I'm thinking about rolling this and this to stuff to make him like really do what I need him to do, and then he's just a monster after that for PvP, and then I don't have nothing to worry about. So for the most part, that's it. That's really all I have for y'all. And I know this is a lengthy video when it comes down to showing y'all what to use and who I use, but this was all done by Rahu and Sonya. Like they really they kicked ass. Like they did what they were supposed to do. And I enjoyed every bit of it. Hold on. Did I lose? Did I lose? 3 in defense. Yeah. Oh yeah. So somebody lost against me twice. I mean, I'll take that. Yeah. I mean, I had to change my team a little bit too. Like this is kind of frustrating. And then this team is, of course, going to take me out, especially if they have their. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. It was always a pleasure to show y'all, especially some stuff like this. I love how the game is shaping out for me, only because I'm able to do more. I'm able to do more than just sit here and spam cleave and just like only depend on these here. You know, it's not fun. It's not ideal. You don't want to be stuck with these girls here and not have any other options, right? You know, it's not really ideal. I'm pretty sure I could probably switch this over for Bruiser. and not lose no fights. I'm positive. Pretty positive I can. You know what? You know what? Let's let's do that. Let's surprise people. Because I'm pretty sure um let's swap that out. Pretty sure I can probably go without her now. We're gonna take out. I just want there to be like a shock when people like run into this, right? I just want to see. Maybe my luck might be different now. My luck might be different. I probably could change this out. Maybe. No, I'm pretty sure Oval still needed to kind of help out, facilitate some stuff with that. Maybe. Who knows? Like, what the hell? Like, whatever. It doesn't matter. So, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you drop a like if you end up liking it. Definitely subscribe. Um, I haven't been releasing too much of the RTA PvP stuff. I think I've only released like one other video, which was me winning a fearless arena, which was so cool. It was so cool being able to climb the ladder and then get the win at the end and be the champion. That was pretty awesome. But thank y'all so much for tuning in, and hopefully I can like move this video to get uploaded as soon as possible. Um, trying to crunch so much stuff in before it's time to go back to work from vacation. So again, thank y'all again. And of course, if you have any other concerns as far as like what I could have changed as far as like builds or whatever, definitely let me know in the comment section. That's what it's for like any type of advice, any like debate, whatever that y'all would have that is in tandem with different builds, especially for RTA, because I would like to get in, but of course RTA is super heavy on just it's oppressive. RTA is so oppressive right now. But anyways, y'all take it easy and have a blessed one. Peace.